We have made it to Japan. We've made it to Japan. I'm Stephanie, Chris is behind the camera. We're 388 days, and if you've been following us, you know that we've been traveling in Asia for the past 10 months, and our final stop is here in Japan. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been with us all along, thank you so much for your support and your kind comments. It really motivates us. We decided to start our journey in Japan here in Osaka. It is Japan's third largest city, has so much to do and see. We're only here for a few days, so we thought we better get started right away. And what better to start with than something that just warms my heart, a castle. So let's go explore Osaka Castle today and see what we can find. We've seen a lot of castles in our time while we're traveling. We're very fortunate to have done so, but I can't believe how big the base blocks are of this one. They're huge. Well, we just finished touring Osaka Castle, all 7 floors. Really interesting. And unfortunately, we couldn't film on the floors that had the most interesting artifacts, but some highlights were 3 suits of armor. One from probably a very more normal soldier, not very embellished, open face mask. The second one had kind of a very fierce face mask. It was all closed, very embellished from a very high-ranking person. And the third, the best one, very embellished again, but it had a mustache on it. Not a metal mustache, but a full-on brush mustache sticking out from the face. It was absolutely amazing and maybe worth a trip to the castle just for that suit of armor. They also had a replica of a tea room, which was really nice. And then the views from the top, just really outstanding. So if you're in Osaka, come to the castle, it's worth it.
Okay, it's a very hot day in Osaka, 34 degrees Celsius. It's about 8 degrees warmer than the average temperature for this time of year. I think that translates to about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very warm. We are parched. We're also a little hungry, so we are going to go find a place to eat for lunch now.
We've come down to the Kuromon Market to get some lunch and look around. The market is pretty central here in Osaka, and it's known for its seafood, fresh vegetables and fruit, and a lot of souvenirs. It's a nice covered market, so it'll be a nice respite from the weather. So let's go. There are so many places to choose from here in the market. We found a place that looks like they've got amazing eel, so that's what we've gotten, a piece of eel on top of an egg omelet and a little beer to wash it down. So let's give it a try. It looks amazing. Oh wow. It's super silky. I don't think I've had any unagi quite like this. It's a nice meaty piece, super tender. The sauce is a little, it's savory, a little tangy, so delicious. I'll try the egg in a minute. I'm just enjoying the taste of this eel.
We decided that we were going to just head down the market and pick up food that looks good, so we're at another stall, and this place we're getting scallops.
Grilled scallops.
Grilled scallops, yes, because you can get them raw, but we decided we'd take them grilled. They've got a little placard that actually explains which sauces go with which type of seafood. It looks like in this case it's mostly shellfish, but I do see they have some sashimi as well. So Stephanie is not a fan of scallops, or at least historically she hasn't been. So I'm actually a little surprised. She suggested this I love scallops, but
Well, two things. One, I figured that if we're going to try, or I'm going to try scallops any place, it's going to be in Japan. I think a lot of this comes from the sea of Japan, which is just not very far away. And, you know, if I don't care for it or it's not my favorite thing, I don't think Chris will put up too much of a fight to finish them. So we're going to give it a try, open mind, and I'm kind of excited actually.
yeah, let's
try it.
Let's try it. It's not seasoned the way that I'm used to having scallops. It's kind of sweet almost. Now it says you're supposed to put
A little soy
a little
sauce.
soy sauce on, so I'm gonna try that.
We'll try it.
Give it a
Put some
try.
on here and dip.
So now I'm gonna try this with the soy sauce, a little bit of soy sauce just on the tip. Oh wow,
Good.
that's very different. I've never had it with soy sauce.
How is it?
Good.
Okay, I think it's my turn now.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna finish this piece and then it's Stephanie's turn.
All right, here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh wow. That's really good.
All these years.
Well,
All
I
these
think a lot of
years.
It depends on how it's prepared, and I think, honestly, I think what it was is I probably had some really not great scallops when I was younger, and you know how that kind of thing can put you off of food. But this is really good, and I think if you're gonna have it in the best place you can at the moment. We happen to be in Japan, so I'm gonna try the scallops. We decided to splurge for our last treat here in the market. Oh my god. Tell them what we got while I'm over here just
So we
dying.
decided to splurge on Kobe beef because Osaka is very close to the city of Kobe, and neither of us have had it. So we thought, okay, this is the most premium. You can get these little skewers of it, which are very, very expensive. So we thought, let's just give it a try while we're here. So, are you still chewing? Do I need to keep going?
It's amazing. The flavor is beefy but delicate, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe a little more marbled than I typically like in a steak when I have one, but this is phenomenal. I think it's worth the expense. It costs more than usually a typical meal for us, for both of us, but I'm glad we did it. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a try now. So, I like the really thin slice that we got.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fat in it, but it's not like chewy. It's just like
Melting.
melts. Yeah, it's basically just like this, almost like it's in butter, but it wasn't cooked in butter. They put a little bit of salt on it, which I think adds a lot to the flavor. Really just like the mouthfeel. A big part of it is the mouthfeel. It just feels like this warm,
Silky.
yeah, silky thing, and very, very easy to chew. Like totally unlike any kind of beef I've ever had. It was pretty expensive. I'm glad we tried it.
It was pretty expensive.
I don't know that I would order it again just because
Just 'cause
we're
of
on
the
a budget.
Just because
But
of the cost.
it's
but-
very good, and I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Me too. There's a small piece left that I'll probably have to share with them. Absolutely loved that lunch here in the Kuromon Market. Absolutely a splurge for us, and it's probably just because of the market we're at, but everything was absolutely delicious. Everything cost us about $38 US, but the Kobe beef was 20 of that. So what does that tell you? And we did learn something interesting. Wagyu and Kobe are not the same thing. Wagyu means cow in Japanese, and Kobe is the specific luxury beef that everyone has heard of by now. So I'm definitely glad we tried the Kobe, probably once in a lifetime for us on our budget travels. But Kuromon Market, delicious for lunch, pick up a snack, or just come to see it.
We're gonna go do some shopping. Now, most of the stores have signs that say no photography, so we're probably not gonna do any filming, but we're still gonna go enjoy ourselves because there are a lot of cool electronics stores and clothing stores here. So the shopping area that we're in right now runs parallel to the Kuromon Market. I have no idea what it's called, but it's got a ton of stores, a lot of touristy stuff, but it's pretty fun to just walk around.
Yeah.
Lots of technology stuff, clothing stores, food, pretty much anything you can think of, you can buy here. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time here and we'll meet up with you in a bit. So I just went in this store and I think it's called Edon, I'm not sure, Edon, but it's like this massive sort of electronics department store with all sorts of other things and home appliances. And it kind of blew my mind. It was quite incredible. They had so many different things, model kits, like, you know, Japanese robot model kits, lots of electronics. I've never seen so many iPhone cases in my life. I'm not even sure what else they had, but I'll play a bunch of B-roll because I took some video. They actually like encourage you to take pictures and post them on social media. So who would have figured? Anyway, it's getting a little bit late. I think we are going to maybe go get something to drink.
We decided we needed a little bit of a pick-me-up, and looking around, we found this milk tea place. So we got some. Let's see if I can open it properly. Last time I got one of these, I struggled a bit. It was kind of embarrassing. So let's see. Oh, it worked. Let's try it. Good. I got half sweet and it's just perfect. And I know there's some boba or something at the bottom. So I think we're going to enjoy these.
So we're in Dotonbori right before sunset. And this is sort of like the main touristy downtown area, right?
I don't know if it's a downtown area, but it's like the famous hub that everyone knows about when you talk about Osaka. It's right on the river. There's just all these neon lights and just tons of people and food and energy. So we're waiting for the sun to set a little bit, or for it to get a little bit darker so more lights come on, and so you can really see it.
And honestly, this area there's a lot going on during the day, but the night is when it shines. That's when everybody comes out. It's super busy, super crazy. It's actually pretty busy right now, but I think it's going to get even busier.
Yeah.
So we were going to wait for the Glico Running Man behind us to light up, but we're not quite sure when that's going to happen, and it's still a bit light out, and we have somewhere else to be.
We're going to go catch the metro and make our way over to Shinsekai Market. We've made it to the neighborhood of Shinsekai. Behind me, you can see the glorious tower that is based on the Eiffel Tower. And the neighborhood in itself has two parts. One part, the design is based on Paris, and the other part is based on Coney Island, New York. So I'm really kind of interested to see how they mix those two flavors. We're not interested in fish tonight, but I do want to try some kushikatsu, which is deep fried stuff on a stick. Meat and vegetables mainly. Let's go find it. I had scoped out a kushikatsu restaurant and it looked really good, got good reviews, and we sat down, ordered a couple of things, of asparagus, some pork, and some shishito peppers, really tasty, fried, delicious, had a little beer, and then the guy next to us decided to start smoking. Didn't realize that I guess you can smoke in these smaller types of establishments. So we were just about done, so we kind of left in a hurry because the smoke's not really our thing and it kind of bothers Chris. So we're out and about on the street now, and I'm not sure if we're going to get anything else, but we'll see what happens.
So after that semi-bust of a dinner, which was actually quite delicious, I saw a takoyaki place across the way, which are these little battered octopus balls, I guess is the best way to describe them. I got a few of them for me because Stephanie won't eat octopus, but I will because it's delicious, and they look quite fabulous here. It costs 600 yen, which is actually a lot less expensive than we've seen it around town. So I'm gonna give it a try, and it might burn my face. There's a very good chance I'm gonna burn my face because they look very hot. Very hot. Very hot and very gooey. I think the last place I had these was in Vietnam. I need to let these cool off.
Well, it's been quite a day. Lots of sights, lots of delicious food. So I think it's time to call it a day, and I think it's time to call an end to our video. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed Osaka. Hope you enjoy our channel. Please consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.